What y'all thought? Told y'all from the jump, motivation is free. Now rocking with a Flatbush legend. No cosigns. Flatbush legend. No cosigns, nigga. Word around the town is paper that nigga now. And y'all throw that weight around to that chick about. OT chips, I was back and forth with that Greyhound. Duffel bag, half a brick with the 4 pound. My condolences to the family, R.I.P. to Nick. My 3rd grade teacher told me I won't be shit. Had to grind to work, stretch like aerobics. Had to step back, it's looking for the Mavericks. Let the gram tell it, niggas living lavish. But when you see them off cam, these niggas average. So what you want, just don't never speak on real niggas. They chasing clout and get you killed, nigga. Shit, they handing out fat cases. Best friends turn strangers. You ain't talking money, I don't know these niggas. Fuck a handout, they run around showing niggas. Promoting other niggas, but never they day ones. Fuck all y'all see me niggas spray one. I was down for them niggas, I even held one. Legendary nigga say something. Shit, I'm in the field, cousin. We was on the block trying to push onions. Homie got stoled on, he did nothing. But he on the gram claiming he killed son. No cosigns, I put on work for Dolo. Gas put Molly paper with the photo. That's right, one time a nigga kept the fofo. Stay with the cans like for locos. You can't have me, so I shot him like a photo. The bullets came from everywhere like Robo. I'm on my business, just an honorable nigga. Flatbush legend, nigga, honor a nigga. No cosigns, I put on work for Dolo. Gas put Molly paper with the photo. That's right, one time a nigga kept the fofo. Stay with the cans like for locos. You can't have me, so I shot him like a photo. The bullets came from everywhere like Robo. I'm on my business, just an honorable nigga. Flatbush legend, nigga, honor a nigga. Flatbush legend, nigga. Home and drug me. Do this for the real ones, nigga. We still talking growth though. No cosign. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Words with POODAY and
Plaga. Sometimes you
and you.
What's going on, people, man?
Yeah.
What's going on this Monday night? It's a nice night in NYC.
Beautiful night in NYC.
The weather is beautiful. Everybody outside.
We outside.
Rest in peace to Biggie Smalls.
R.I.P.
March
King.
9th.
B.I.G.
You know what today is? Biggie Day.
B.I.G. Rest in peace.
But while everybody's outside and it's all nice, you got this bullshit going on, man. You got this corona shit flying around.
Dividers.
You got everybody all masked up.
Yo, wash your hands.
Yeah.
Washy.
Wash your hands, get your hand sanitizer, your alcohol, rubbing pad, your Lysol spray.
Your Clorox. Clorox wipes.
Your water. If you black, you immune, but you can get that shit if you feel uncomfortable, you know? We got melanin. If you grew up in Brooklyn, you immune to the fucking coronavirus. Fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
You grew up.
But that shit is real though.
Nah, it's real. It's out here. It touched out here. They closed my daughter's school today, so I know it's real.
Say what?
Yeah, her school is actually closed till Wednesday. Till further notice, it might be closed for the rest of the week.
Wow.
She go to school on 110th Street in Manhattan, but I was shocked. Like, what? School? Like, this shit is crazy, yo. They closed the school. It's getting serious. So I'm guessing the next step is probably what, martial law?
What, they gonna quarantine us all off?
I mean, listen, man. You heard what the mayor said. The mayor was already like, yo, if the cart is too full, wait for the next train if possible. Like all of that crowdedness and being on top of somebody and not knowing where somebody just came from and things of that nature is at an all-time high. You feel me? And you got to think about it. Those that did or were in those countries and actually slipped through, because there's always motherfuckers that slip through. Always. They don't get everybody. Remember that. They don't get everybody. They ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? They ain't that good. So now they just like, yo, fuck it. They about to shut everything down, bro.
Yeah.
You seen in Italy, the shit is real.
Shit crazy.
They in the millions over there. I think they said like 14.
14 million?
Yeah, they said like 14 million or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
that's
check
a lot
it
of
out.
people.
You gotta check it out in Italy,
I
man.
didn't see that.
The shit is real, man. The shit is real, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta be clean. You gotta watch the kids when they coming home. You know what I mean? Make sure they take their clothes off, wash their hands and shit, cause you know, the school system is multicultural. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be careful when your child comes
that's
home.
why they
You got, you know
closed my
how
daughter's
kids
school.
don't
Her
really be
school's
on it
real
like that. So us as parents, you know, you got to really sit there, let your kids know what's going on and the importance of washing your hands right now thoroughly, not running the water and putting the water under your hand to feel the temperature, because that's all you're doing is checking the temperature of the water. Get some soap, you know what I'm saying? Massage them hands for a good 20 seconds, you know, at least 10 seconds. You might not have 20 seconds. I don't know. The niggas is impatient.
They said sing happy
what I'm
birthday,
saying?
and that's the
Real.
amount of time you should
You know what I'm
be
saying?
washing your hands. That's what I was
Happy
told.
birthday?
Somebody told me that. Sing
Which version?
Sing the happy birthday song, the white people version.
Oh, okay.
Not our version.
Oh, all right.
The black people version is very long.
It's very long. Are you one? Are you two?
You don't gotta wash
Are
your
you
hands
three?
that long. You feel me? But you should
be
wash
there all
your hands.
day.
And if you are less melanated, they said just drink simple as water. If you drink water, because it's something, it spreads, it has to come through your body, through your throat. So if you drink the water, it goes to your stomach, and the acid from your stomach will kill it. If you're less melanated. See, I'm a little darker than some. So,
Hey, Blackie.
You know.
Blackito.
I love it.
Hey.
I'm immune. That's it. I had the sniffles. Niggas went to urgent care.
Whoa.
Doc said, nigga, you is tripping. You have a little bullshit. Why is y'all here?
Nigga said I have to check.
I have to check. I just gotta
myself
check. I gotta
on
make
out.
sure. You know, gotta make sure. Because all this shit going around, who the hell wants to die from some fuck shit like that? All the shit that we survived, who the fuck want to die from coronavirus? You know?
Yo, the shit had me rolling when niggas said the Corona stock went down.
Niggas stop buying Coronas.
Yo, the other funny shit is, real talk, my niece was like, you know, like, nobody wants to go to Queens. Like, you know, the Corona started
Corona
in Queens.
Queens?
Like, I'm like, what are you? She was like,
Yo,
the
people are
coronavirus started in
hilarious.
Queens. I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, yeah, that's what everybody's saying in school, that the coronavirus started in Queens. I said, nah, they tripping. They saying that because of Corona Queens. They wildin'. Relax, yo, like, nah. So that shit was funny.
It's all kind of fairy tales floating around, but one thing for sure, I don't know if people are really paying attention to what they're saying about how it spread and what the symptoms actually are. We shouldn't really panic so much because a lot of us probably don't even fit the category.
No, panic.
Panic because the government is wicked.
Listen.
That's what you panic for.
Listen.
Because right now, they profiting off of shit.
Listen.
New York already made their own sanitizer. This, like today, yesterday, I see the picture of this nigga. What's this nigga? What's the mayor? See, I don't even know because I don't even fuck with politics. What's the fucking mayor? Bloomberg.
No, he said Bloomberg. He said Bloomberg. You see what I'm saying?
That's how he used to be in there. He used to be. It's Blasio. De Blasio.
Yo, that's how much niggas do
that's how much,
fuck around.
We do not care about that shit.
Damn.
Look, I seen a fucking video, a photo of him. They got their own hand sanitizer that they created and
Is it free?
No.
Oh, they wildin'.
What you talking about free?
They look NYC free.
No, it's not. It's not free like the free.
Huh?
It's not like the
Yeah,
free.
the condoms
it's not
is
like
free.
the bum ass free condoms that you get. The shits that you use that most of y'all niggas them shits. It's just this bum shit. It's not free. You know, it's not free. They got the shit for sale like everybody else. Don't get it twisted. This is something that they're gonna profit off of. It always find a way. The stock market went down. All kind of shit happened since this shit happened.
You know, I mean, if anybody
Trading,
knows better,
they stopped trading.
Listen, if you
with
don't know
China.
that America is a corporation and a big business by now, you wildin'.
Yeah, don't get it twisted.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime they can they just like any capitalist, anytime they can
But
capitalize
last year,
off anything, they
no
will
funny shit,
immediately.
and this is what I told somebody. Last year, it was Ebola. Do y'all forget that?
How can
Last
people
year, it
forget
was the Ebola. No, people forget. Every year is something. Every year now is something.
Niggas is doing too much. It was monkeys, now it's bats.
Yeah, but
slow
them
down.
Chinese motherfuckers be
Nah,
eating
yeah,
all
just
kinds
slow.
of shit.
Yeah,
They gotta slow it down.
Slow down.
I seen the marketplace over there. They eat bats, rats, baby fetuses, dog, cat. Like yo, come on. That's why they have population control over there for real. Where you can't have a certain amount of kids. You gotta have a boy. And I get it.
I mean, yeah.
Because they wilding over there. They eating everything. Everything ain't for you to eat, man. I don't care, for real. They trying to survive and they eating everything and they don't know what the consequences behind eating that shit is. You don't know what diseases those animals carry and what the effects it have on the human flesh. You feel me? And it's passing it to us. And now look, boom. You got a motherfucking outbreak. Like the fucking zombie. What we gonna be? I Am Legend in a minute?
Yo, niggas said this is the beginning of it, so stop playing.
Zombie apocalypse.
This is the beginning of it. And that's why I said, for real, everyone who have children, make sure that you on your kids. On thoroughly.
Make them wash their hands, though.
Their hands.
Make them wash their hands because you got some dirty people out
And
here.
also taking off their school clothes when they come in the home. Like, you know, sometimes kids like to come home,
sit
jump on their bed,
with the outside clothes,
blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
do their homework. No. Slow it down. Slow it all the way down. Take that off. You might as well go hit the shower.
Yeah. As soon as you walk in,
You might as well
hit the shower.
That's it. You might as well hit the shower as soon as you walk in the crib now, because it's wicked. We not at the school. There's no way in the world you know all the children that your kid come in contact with every day at school.
Word.
There's no way. There's no way. Kids come in anytime in the school. Everybody don't come in at the beginning of the year.
I wasn't surprised I was surprised, but I wasn't that surprised when they closed my oldest daughter's school, but because it's very diverse. She goes to private school. It's kind of diverse, so a lot of those kids, they travel a lot. And I got why they closed it, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, I get it. You know, those parents, they do travel a lot of foreigners in her school or whatever. But, you know, it's some nasty motherfuckers out here, man, period.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Chinese lady. I know most of y'all people that be on the internet hard body, I know y'all seen it. If y'all ain't seen it, y'all got to look that up. The Chinese lady that was spitting all over the elevator and coughing all over the buttons and everything, that shit was bananas. Yeah. And not to call out her race.
She got arrested.
She got arrested for it, yeah. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people do that. A lot of people be upset that they got something
on NYC Transit,
and they don't give a fuck, and they just want to spread it now.
Because the train is
they like fuck that.
A fucking homeless shelter as it is. So all the shit that we breathing in with them and this shit, y'all got to clean that shit up, MTA. Y'all got to make sure that shit is good. That's really real. Because I think that's the fastest way it would spread as far as the city.
I mean, listen,
being honest.
That's what I said in New York. You got to be, as far as
take
those,
mass transit,
listen, anyone that lives in a big city,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Big cities all across the country.
If it can
all
spread.
big cities across the country.
But so
You
far,
understand
like
what I'm
I
saying?
said, to
you
my
gotta
knowledge,
be fucking careful. You have to.
Nobody,
because there's people from all over in New York. New York is great for it. New York is great. New York would be the melting pot. And once they hit that fucking subway system, it's a wrap. You might as well fucking cook it. Cook the 5 boroughs. Cook them.
Yeah.
Cook them.
Because ain't nobody.
Jersey, cook.
But one thing that I don't understand.
Jersey's part of it too. Cook. Long Island, cook.
They didn't
All
stop They trying to stop the cruises, right? But they have not put any kind of hold on international flights, which doesn't make sense to me. If you're gonna close schools and things of that nature, why not stop people from even being able to come in America?
No, I think
Right. At this moment,
no, from
until
those
we clear this
regions.
shit up, you can't even. If you're not from here, you can't come here.
No, listen, Plaga.
Why not that?
I think that from those countries that is directly affected, they can't come right now. It is suspended for them to do any type of travel. Niggas can't go. You
I know a
can't
lot of
come.
people that got
We're not
trips
even.
booked
We're not
right
even.
now,
You
too.
can't listen.
And they still going on their vacations. They said they still going. They like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I pay my money.
Yeah, bro. They
It
still
is what
going
it
until the
is.
government really shut it all the way down.
You know what I mean?
So they can still go until the government all the way shut it down. There's gonna be a lot of refunds going on.
Yeah, nah, truth.
Real rap.
Or lost money, or you,
You know what I'm
just gonna have
saying?
to charge it to the game.
Nah, we not. You can't charge. No, listen. No, we're not charging this to the game.
Charge it to the game.
Nah, I'm not charging shit to the game. If I have a trip plan and this shit, nah, fuck that. This is y'all shit. This is y'all fault. Fuck this bullshit. I want my money back. There's nothing in the contract that says that it's gonna be a motherfucking outbreak.
You just escaped the quarantine by like 24 hours. nigga.
Nah, about like 48.
48,
Nah,
yeah,
about
you
like a good
48,
96.
good- yeah, maybe, no, 40.
Nah.
40 something.
Nah, 48.
Because now that the last cruise ship, which is
48.
quarantine, which is crazy, like, what the fuck those people gonna do that's not sick? Like, the people that gotta go to work and shit. What if their job is like, yo,
Word.
we don't give a fuck if you on a ship.
Word.
You fired if you not here by Tuesday, motherfucker.
No, they not. The job is saying take your time.
So that's a lot.
Make
It's gonna
sure
be a
that
lot of
your ass
lawsuits and shit
go
too.
through the. There's no lawsuit.
Yeah.
Listen, you on a cruise. Listen, an outbreak happened. This is life. You're stuck in the middle of the ocean. That's it. We don't know what to do with y'all. Y'all got passengers that came from that part of the world.
Yeah, nah.
That's why. Now y'all about to
Cruise
come
ships
to
are like little mini communities,
America's
communities,
like you
like
can stay right
1,000 to
dead
2,000
center
people.
in that freaking water. You can stay right there in the middle. You see it. Land is far away from them niggas. They dead smack center. Bow. You feel me? And if they try to make a move, best believe Coast Guard is there with the AKs. If you ever been on a cruise, they always got them two niggas on the side, on each side,
with
with
the
the
choppers.
with the
Yeah.
choppers, ready for the pirates that might try to come through and get the fucking guests. They're not having it.
And not having that. Yeah, you're not robbing
They're
this
ready
shit.
to bang out. Now, if you take them out, then it's going down. You deserve it.
You deserve
You
it.
deserve it. You got past the defense.
But anywho, anywho,
You earned it. You know what I'm saying?
get the light.
But
anywho,
but real though, man. But
oh, y'all
yeah,
people
it's been a
just
lot of
make
shit.
sure
Yo,
y'all clean up, man.
Yo,
Make
listen,
sure y'all
man.
wash your hands, drink water,
Agua.
spray Lysol, the toilet,
Clorox
bathrooms.
wipes.
If you have to touch buttons outside of your house, touch it with your elbow, your knuckles. You know, close your. You know what I mean? Not the fingertips. You know what I mean? Not your
Yo,
fingertips.
do you
hear me?
do you still go to
Not
the
your
Chinese restaurant
fingertips.
or what?
You feel me?
Do you still go to the Chinese restaurant? Cause I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm not even gonna hold
Now,
you.
hold on.
I ordered Chinese the other day. I'm not gonna hold you.
You did too, man. Yeah.
I
Yeah?
ordered it the other
Yeah,
day. I
yeah.
had no choice.
Oh, well, you did too. Oh, all right. We got a couple of guilty parties in here right
I'm
now.
guilty too. Look.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, to keep it real, I mean, niggas ordered there from after when they heard the virus,
heard
period.
about it.
I ain't ordered from there recently, but I ordered from there.
And I
when
was
after heard
conscious of it too.
But I'm not fucking around with it, though. You can't do that.
That's why.
Yo,
I'm not
you
even
know
gonna
why?
lie, I ordered last week.
Yo, you know why I bring that up? Because think about it. When you go to your, I mean, if you live right around a Chinese restaurant, I happen to live around a Chinese restaurant. So I happen to see their deliveries from time to time. And when I see their deliveries, I don't see their deliveries from a truck that's just like straight Americano.
It's just
So
China.
it's in Chinese words, so I
Word,
know that they getting they shit from they peoples and
country,
they whole
yeah.
link. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't going where I might go to get my chicken.
Nah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Shit
They going through
imported.
they going through their peoples. So that's something that you have to really put in your mental and think about. You
But now
understand
they
what I'm saying?
can't get their products. As of this, they can't get their products from their country. So You know,
That's a fact.
but that's still up to you though. But I know it's still some people. Look, where we come from, we gonna keep it all the way real because we're not even gonna dwell on this virus that long. We
ain't dwelling.
give
We
it
talking
enough
on
time.
that real talk,
Look,
though, you
a lot
heard?
of poor people still gonna eat Chinese food, and that's that. But wash your motherfucking hands.
Well, eat the rice.
That's it.
Well, you know the hood like plastic
I saw that
rice.
video.
Yeah, so do the hood like plastic rice? Nah, but yo, on some real shit though, there's been a lot of shit going on. So since we've been gone, so we going, yo, listen, audience, we gonna be dibbling that. We gonna be, you know how that's how we do. That's what we gonna do right now, cause we've been gone for a good 2 weeks on y'all. So we gotta touch on a lot of different things and shit. Once again, rest in peace to Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace, Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn,
Canarsie,
man.
shout out to Floss.
You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
all the Lokes.
Real rap, man.
Yeah.
You heard? Rest in peace,
That shit
Smoke.
was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
We was gone. We didn't get a chance to talk about that, and I just want to talk about it real quick.
Yeah, we
That's
can
a
talk about
fucking
it.
sad situation.
Right.
No matter how you put it. 20 years old, baby. You know, I got a daughter that's 14, and I got a 3-year-old, and like that's a baby. 20 years old is a baby. Life just began for you, and I look at it like this: we used to think music was a way out, and once we got in it and we made it, we didn't have to worry about those things like dying and shit like that no more. Cause where we came from, that's what we was fighting to get out of. So to see him die just so fast like that, and he's out, pretty much out. You're not all the way out because you're new in the game. We just keeping it all the way. You new in the game.
Not only that he's new in the game,
You knew.
but you see the potential.
You see the potential,
You
but
see
you're
the
out.
wave. You see the momentum
out.
that he has.
You're not
You know what I'm
moving.
saying? You see
You're
the
not-
effect that he has. So it's like,
The day-to-day, though, is not the same. You feel me? Like
Right.
your day-to-day is not the same. So for us to have to deal with the same shit even worse, like the hate is so ugly. That's some ugly shit, because that ain't nothing but hate. It ain't nothing but hate. Anything that he survived in the streets, and I don't even know the guy, know the kid, but anything that he survived in the streets couldn't have been, nothing that transpired in that situation. And being honest, it's like, yo, you survive all that shit to die there? Now that you made it? You out? You're not even in your neighborhood where you came up. And I know you had to do what you had to do, whatever, because we all had to do what we had to do where we come from. And now you're not even in that environment and you died there. That no home invasion was ever the motive. It wasn't no home invasion. That wasn't no home robbery.
yeah, and for
Nobody else got shot. Nobody got robbed. Nobody took nothing. They just took a young brother's life.
up and coming brother's life. You understand
That
what I'm
shit is
saying?
fucked up.
Senselessly.
On the West
and-
Coast, and I don't want to say, and not to even go back to this shit. We go back to like Big and Pop. I bring it back there. I guess maybe why are we not loved and desired on every coast? This is the Mecca. They want us to show them so much love when they come to NYC, but everybody hate us everywhere we go. That's so crazy to me. But y'all want to take the culture, the fashion, the whole format and run with it. It came from here. We acknowledge everybody, but you can't be mad. It started here. We are the people that started it. So
Right.
now when we go everywhere else, we're the number one enemies. Why?
Because
You wouldn't
know
be
why?
doing it if it wasn't for us.
You know why?
It's crazy
You know
to
why?
me.
When I listen to stories, that's a good question.
That shit
But I
crazy.
have an idea on why, and this is the reason. This is the idea that I have. You know why? When you hear certain interviews, even when you hear rappers' interviews from back in the days, that was talking like how New York was so tightly knitted that if it wasn't on some bars and you wasn't spitting, we was like, knock it. That's how hard New York was. Like, that's how hardcore New York was. Like you said, we started this shit. So if you start something, that's gonna be your baby. So if it's your baby, you gonna cherish it. And if you're gonna cherish it, you're gonna hold it dear to your heart. So if it ain't right into your standards, you ain't gonna let it's non-cipher. You ain't gonna let it fly. You feel me? And that's what New York was about at that time. So a lot of places, since they made their own way eventually without the New York, without us, even though we started it and we never really gave them the chance to get in because it wasn't up to our standards. Like I said, it's our baby. If you a New Yorker, it's your baby. If you are originally bred New Yorker, it's your baby hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? So you ain't let them in. Now that they made a way themselves, they like, yo, fuck them New York niggas, man.
Nah, them
niggas never showed us no love. And it wasn't even about not showing no love. It was about like, listen, we started this. This is what it is. So if you ain't coming with them bars, then we ain't like you gotta make us feel it some type of shape, form, or fashion. And I get it. Every region have their sound. You understand what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that.
But you have to understand
That's
what
all
originated all of that.
Yeah.
You have to understand what originated all of that. That's hip hop. From hip hop, you get everything. You get everything. Crunk, go-go, ba-ba-ba, this, that, third. You know what I'm saying? Dirty South slur, ba-ba-ba, spinning it backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everything. Everything you could think of. But our rappers from New York, that's my problem. Our rappers from New York keep getting killed on the West Coast. You could check the facts. I'm not bullshitting. It's not me making up shit in my head. A lot of our rappers, you know, they go to the West Coast and they don't get treated correctly. Now, I don't think, and this is me, I don't know what the hell happened that night. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. I don't know no details. I wasn't there. But who the fuck is flying from Brooklyn? If they had beef with Pop Smoke, if there's some shit he did before he got big and who he was, who the fuck from Brooklyn could afford to even fly to Cali to go kill a nigga and fly back? Who's doing that? I don't believe that's the case. I don't believe that was the case. So I hold the West Coast responsible right now. No answers. There's no answers yet. Nobody ain't even saying shit right now. It's quiet.
it's quiet.
They got footage and all that, and it's still quiet. That's a puzzle.
Shout out OG Lean.
It's puzzling to me, being honest. Because New York niggas ain't about to get on no planes and fly over there and go revenge his death either. So it's all bullshit to me. Being honest, that's just how I feel about this situation.
Yo, listen, what we were saying, what we were saying when it first happened, and this is real rap. First and foremost, niggas was sad because at the end of the day, that's a young brother up and coming doing his thing. Brooklyn is moving.
Representing the town, representing the city,
doing what he do. Like I said, like Plaga said, we don't know nothing else about nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from the North. I don't know nothing else about nothing else. I'm not with none of that other whatever. I'm not with none of that.
I'm not affiliated with none of that
whatever.
shit.
I'm not.
None of it.
The music and the
I
movement.
just know what I saw.
The music and the movement.
Yeah.
It was moving.
It was moving. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? And it had the city.
It's
a
different sound.
Right.
It's not even the sound of my era, but it's still something that we appreciated because he had his authenticity. Out of all of these new rappers, being honest, coming up out of the city right now, to me, he had the most authenticity. He wasn't like a super lyricist or nothing like that. It was just the authenticity of what it was. It was like how when DMX came out, like some grimy New York shit. Right. Honestly, being honest, that's just my feeling. And I just feel like it shit is crazy to me that he went and got killed in California, LA,
and what we
Hollywood,
was, and what we was yo, and calling out rappers from
Oh, you
NY.
talking about the YBN guy?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He
With,
called the radio.
Jay Prince was
and
mob ties and send the chain back and this and that.
Right?
That's how they do. That's how they treat New York.
You see how they call, put pressure and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And that was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy. So it's like in this situation, it's just like,
what happened? Where's the pressure?
It's like,
where's like, yo, we need some answers. Who's the ambassador on the East Coast? Like, yo, we need some answers right now. What happened to the little homie? Seriously.
Because that shit ain't right.
That shit ain't right. Shit ain't right. It is what it is, man.
Right? But to segue, and this shit is real because Brooklyn ugly right now. Brooklyn ugly right now. We have a situation in Brooklyn that happened that we have to speak about, and it's wicked. We have 18 people, 18 human beings.
Oh man, you going there with it, huh?
18 human beings jumping one female.
Men. Boys, men.
18 boys,
women.
18 human beings, 8 boys.
Wasn't women jumping another woman.
You understand what I'm saying?
18 boys, 18 young men, I think they might be junior high school status, jumped a young woman the other day. Now, I'm pretty sure the footage is viral, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably saw the footage. I have 2 daughters. All I'm going to tell you is they have to put my name on the cell like this is for him. He's coming.
Yo, listen. If
that happened to my daughter, I don't care what my daughter did.
Listen, get
I'm
the combo
going.
ready.
You wildin'.
And you might as well get my DIN number ready.
Yeah.
You might as well get it ready.
Nothing my daughter could have
There's
done.
nothing that you could tell me that my daughter deserved
jump
that
on her
type.
head like how they did. If you saw the video,
That type of
you know what I'm talking
brutal
about.
treatment.
Yeah, they did. I saw the video. They was brutal.
Taking the sneakers off.
Take a robber for. I'm going to jail.
Come on, man. Stumping her out.
And I don't necessarily blame
individuals.
One of the parents was speaking, and I don't necessarily blame the parents for kids' actions. But I will say this: a lot of parents, you need to teach your kids about company and followers and leaders. Those are things that they need to know about, because a lot of kids don't realize just because you didn't do it and your friend was right there and he did it and you didn't do it, that don't mean you ain't guilty of it, because you didn't do anything to stop it.
Right.
You knew you saw something wrong and you didn't do anything to stop it. I wouldn't even let that happen.
Now
that's the crazy.
Now think about it. What that really show y'all? That show y'all that there's a lot of followers than leaders, and we all know that. All grown-ups know that right now in this age. We know that. That's why you gotta protect it. It's so much. Like it's really hard for real. Being a parent in 2020. It's not like back in the days. Back in the days, they had it easier. And I you know why I say that? Because they could go upside your head. We respected that shit. You want to give us the boop pop? You back in the days, you could get that. You could get that easy. So when your mama say, yo, when them street lights cut on, your ass better be inside or in front of the building. You can go and run with your friends all over the hood all you want. But when them street lights come on, you better be in front of that building or upstairs, whatever she desired. You was abiding by that because you wasn't trying to get fucked up.
Nowadays, you can barely touch your kids.
Real rap. So nowadays, you can't touch your kid. Now you got the internet to go against. So it's not even that. It's you can't touch your kid, right? You got school, the regular shit, peer pressure of life, and things of that nature that you teach your children. And now you have the internet. And then with the internet, you have so many different formats of communication. You can't monitor them all if your kid really want to interact. If it ain't TikTok, it's WhatsApp. If it ain't WhatsApp, it's that app. And if it ain't that app, it's this that. If it ain't that, what the bop app. You ain't got time for all that shit. You trying to keep the roof over their head, food on the table, and, you know what I'm saying, clothing, all this type of other shit. You doing grown up type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got time to
But
be
it-
into
it's still-
every
you still have to
single
instill-
act. No, that's what I'm saying. No, even if you're
Still
even
those
if you
values.
even if you on it,
Yeah.
even if you on it as a parent,
Values
the odds
have
is
to be
against us
instilled.
because of the internet. And then you have a lot of followers because the internet is so real that one thing somebody say about you can go viral within your friends in your school or your high school and have you feeling wicked. Oh, she pussy, she ran from the fight. Everybody in the school repost that.
It's the internet era.
Now you want to go to school and prove something. No matter what your parents is telling you, now you know the whole school know what happened. You got the social media, you looking and you in the bed, you like, oh shit, nigga said I'm puss. I ran from the fight. Watch tomorrow. Watch tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is wicked. You can't blame the parents for, yo, I know a lot of dudes. I know a lot of people that didn't have to do what they did. That came from good situations.
That's the truth. That's
Good
the truth.
situations.
True story.
Where all they had to do was
Names
go
of
to school, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Just live life.
But you know what?
Want something for yourself.
I think
because you got the backing.
The crazy
That's all you
shit,
have to do.
This generation right now, because my oldest, I tell her all the time, I say, you know, in my time, everything that we give you just cause, I had to go get just cause. My family couldn't afford it. You understand? Like, so they're
And
blessed
you wanted
with-
to live that
and
lifestyle.
I wanted to live a certain lifestyle.
Because you
Wanted
didn't
live a
have to.
certain way,
See, that's it. Listen,
but
let me ask you something.
they didn't have cell
I'm happy you
phones.
said that. Hold on.
Cell phone is a normal thing now.
No, I'm
Like
happy you said that. Hold on. You
yeah.
told her that, right? But let me ask you something. Rest in peace, Dora. Didn't you always have shoes on your feet?
Facts.
Didn't you always have a coat?
Facts.
Didn't you always have a hot meal?
Yes, sir.
Didn't you always have a coat?
Yes, sir.
A hat?
Everything.
A scarf?
I had everything
book
I
bags?
needed. But what I wanted is a
all
whole different story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point.
What I wanted is a whole different story.
That's the point.
But you know what though? That's truth. But what the point I was making of, what I was telling her that for is that if I was one of those kids, what you just mentioned,
Right.
who didn't have to, I'm not.
Right.
What the fuck am I doing all that for
That's-
if I got this shit?
That's a fact, though.
Right?
That's the
so
point.
all I
Feel
tell
you.
my oldest right now is, yo, keep doing what you're doing, but it's still responsibilities that you have. You don't have as many as me. You're not gonna ever have as many as me, but you still have to wash the dishes without me telling you, clean your room, do certain shit. I don't have to tell.
Yeah,
like,
'cause you
this
could-
is shit that we had to do. We
Yeah.
got our ass whipped
Yeah.
if we didn't do it, nigga.
Right.
You heard? You just said it, nigga.
Right.
Ass whipping. Fuck all that. If you getting a new pair of Jordans and all that, nigga. Jordans. Niggas like Jordan who?
Don't let your mom have
Is them
more than
shits
one
on
kid.
sale? You know what I'm saying?
If your mom have
Like,
more than
nigga,
one kid, it's a
it's a
dub.
dub. You're not getting all that. Like
Yo, ma, I want that new polo ski. It's 92.
what?
I need that. It's in 92. I need that. It's
You're
92.
not getting that. How much
Yo.
it cost? Oh, you got a job?
Yo, what's up with
We used
you?
to get hit with shit like that.
You got a job?
working?
Yo, what you?
You
For
know?
real?
So
Oh, nah, it's not gonna work.
my daughter these kids have it easy. And I say not just my kid. I know a lot of parents come from my era, always felt that way. I want to
And
make
do
sure
for
my
their
kids
kids crazy.
have what I
For
didn't
sure.
have. If I could provide it, I'm gonna make sure my kids have what I didn't have, so they don't
Shout
have
out
to
Pumpkin.
so they don't have to do what I had to do to get what they want. Because what you want and what you need is two different things. But what you want is who you are. That's what people don't realize. That makes you who you are. What you want is what makes you who you are. Because what you want, you have to get on your own.
Right. Listen. So I'm happy you said that. So let me ask you
Real
something.
talk.
So let me ask you something. Is what you want? So that goes back. Look, it's so real. Meg was like, "Oh Lord,
All right.
oh Lord."
He took a dive.
He took
Yeah.
a dive.
Took a little dive.
Now, look. A couple of them guys that they then turned themselves in, right? So that's why I say education is the key, for sure. Because if you educated, you do better. The more you know, the more you do. You understand what I'm saying? Work ethic is very important. You feel what I'm saying? If you running, it's just like if somebody's running next to you. You know if you running full speed. You know if you pushing yourself to the limit where your heart's gonna be like. But are you ready to make that sacrifice? Are you ready to push it to that level? You understand what I'm saying? You like nobody can listen. Nobody can ever stop your effort. Nobody. Now, these dudes a lot of these dudes right here then got locked up, but not all of them, right? And a lot of them is young.
I think 5 of them turned themselves in.
More than five,
8
yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
8 plus, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and they young. They between like you see a couple of junior high school kids and things. Do you think that the prison system is actually the best method for them, or the prison system is going to just make them worse and enhance?
Now, I'm not saying that they deserve prison because, like I said, I'm being all the way a buck.
Okay.
They need their ass whipped. You just stomped out a girl, so you need to get your head kicked in and see how that shit feel. Maybe you won't kick nobody's head in again.
Yeah, they got family members that's women.
Head kicked in there.
They wouldn't like that there was their mother or their sister,
jail ain't
or their
gonna get
grandmother or their
because
auntie.
look, bro, this shit been designed. But if you don't fucking discipline them, the system will. Bottom line, it's been going on from before my time. If you don't do it at home, they will. And where they gonna end up is fucking jail for life or dead. There's only 2 outs. If you don't learn it at home, that's where you gonna go.
So what you think is the best outcome for these motherfuckers?
You better fucking listen to what your moms and pops is saying. If you're fortunate to have a mother and father in the home, listen to them. I didn't have a father at home when I grew up. I was raised by females, my mom, my grandmothers, my aunts. I had all females. So that definitely played a part in my lifestyle. Maybe if I had a male figure, dominant figure, things would be different in a certain way. I'm not mad about what I went through, but we be trying to make sure, like I try to make sure my kids don't go through the same thing I went through.
Right.
Like right now you have a mother and father at home.
Right. And that's the most
We're your
important
support
thing.
system. I sacrificed my life for you now. So
Facts.
you better do what you got to do because you don't really have to do much. You don't have to do much because I'm going to do it all to make sure you're good, as our parents should have, but they wasn't informed, as educated as this generation is. These things that we have, these tools that we have at our hand, they didn't have all this stuff. They didn't know about credit, and they didn't know about making sure everybody had life insurance.
Yeah,
and things
listen.
They didn't know about.
You feel
me?
And if you think it's not real,
it's real.
Just think about how
generational wealth.
Think about how when we was young, right? How we had AOL when the internet was first introduced to us. Where they used to, at your crib, they used to have the free CD with the box, with the CD, with the AOL.
We didn't take advantage of that shit.
Online America, pop that in when you got the fucking computer in your crib, if you had a computer. We was on encyclopedias.
We had books. We had to go look up shit in a thesaurus. Like I taught my
understand
daughter, my oldest, what a thesaurus was like a couple years ago. She like, what? You talking about? Everything is at their fingertips. We had to dig for shit. We had to really go and dig.
Like he said, with your parents before, when the credit and all of that, they wasn't up on that because that wasn't major. That wasn't major in their lifetime. And when they was coming up, credit wasn't even thought of. You understand what I'm saying? Credit.
Well, not for us at least.
Like we wasn't designers of it. It might have been, but it's like
it wasn't for us at the time. It wasn't something that was taught in the household. Those things, these things that they have at their fingertips, like even with music, we can use music as the example because
selective few.
Musically,
Slavery,
right now,
Civil War.
These artists, the new artists, have the biggest chance ever in their lifetime ever to get paid off of what they do craft-wise. When we was coming up, you didn't have these tools, all these apps that he just spoke of, TikTok and all. You didn't have these self-promotional tools. You had to have somebody do this and pay to do this shit for you.
Right. No,
now
you had to actually go out
you
there
had to go and
get it because there was
out
no other
physically
way for them to see you.
Like if I didn't know where
what I'm saying?
Dre
You
was
made a
at,
video.
I couldn't hit him on a
If you
cell
ain't know Ralph
phone.
McDaniels,
Like,
this shit ain't getting played on Video Music Box, so stop it. Niggas you had to create your own buzz consistently.
You know, it's the
out
world.
there, neighborhoodly. You understand what I'm saying? And you had to be a traveler. You understand what I'm saying?
so now things is just
Come on.
right there. But
And a lot of motherfuckers is not.
this is
traveling.
also as far as the follower and the leader shit we was talking about.
Yeah.
This is the generation where they are ruled by what they see, what they
So they
see.
followers.
So a lot of them are followers because they believe everything they see firsthand. And you got to learn to look beneath the surface.
Beyond.
I'm going to repeat that one more time. Look beneath the surface because there's always more than what you see. You feel me? And they see all these people talking, especially music. Music is one of the number one tools used against us. So it's like they see these artists promoting this lifestyle. Oh, everybody's gangster and this and that. But gangsters ain't really a cool thing, man.
Listen,
People
man.
became gangsters because they had to.
Listen, man. Yo, I hear you.
They promote this shit because that's what they
Yo,
think.
listen, man.
Those dudes that stomped that little girl out, I'm telling you, them little dudes that did that, they think that shit was gangster, bro.
That wasn't fucking gangster. How that was?
They
gangster?
think that's how they probably, yo, that shit's gangster. We G'd up. I'm telling you, that's how they talk.
I mean, listen, man.
That shit ain't gangster.
I
Ain't
could
nothing
tell.
gangster
Listen,
about it.
just to go along with what you saying, I could tell that's how they felt when you look at the video and how they just moving after they did it.
He running
you feel
with the
me?
shoes,
He took
like,
the shoes.
all happy,
He's
like,
smiling.
you just
like
robbed
that's
a
what I'm
girl,
saying. That shit
my
is
G.
mad whack, corny,
Corny.
disrespectful. I know he got family members in his life that is females, so he would not want that to happen to his mother, auntie, sister, cousin, niece,
couldn't imagine
whatever.
that shit, yo.
Like that shit is
That
fucking
being
sad.
my daughter, man, I feel for those parents, man.
It don't matter what she said.
Real, son. I'm gonna die for my kids.
It don't matter
That's
what
a
she
fact.
said. By guys.
They said that the story is now because some of them are telling.
By guys.
Some of them, the ones who've been arrested are telling. The story is now.
Of course they gonna tell.
They were saying
They
that
young kids.
she had
Yeah.
a fight with she beat up one of their sisters or something earlier in the day. That's definitely a no-no. Even more now. If she beat your sister up, your sister got a whole lot, bro.
That's it.
If your sister ain't coming back
sister
to
got-
fight, if she ain't got no cousin that's gonna fight for her, that's a
That's it.
female.
It's over.
She got a whole lot, bro.
She ain't got no other cousin.
With the
Nobody
code.
else gonna step up.
and
That's
I
it.
be-
It's
and-
over.
And all these young
It ain't
dudes,
no more.
and the problem I have with it too, and this is, I said we was gonna talk about this. I want to say this one more time. I always talk about this.
What's up?
These little dudes be gang affiliated and all this bullshit. Who is the big homie? Who the fuck is co-signing this shit? Cause that shit is whack. You co-signing this shit? Y'all just putting these kids down for the numbers. Let's keep it all the way 100. Y'all not putting these kids down because they got minds or they could do something for the gang or.
So I'm happy you
What's
said that.
up?
So you said all right. So
Y'all got these little
check
kids
this out.
thinking
So
they
check
gonna
this
die out
So
here.
check
They
this
gonna
out.
die.
So now you know
They gonna die.
So you know now.
So y'all
I'm
sending
looking.
them
I'm looking. I'm
OGs.
damn, right? When the shit,
crazy.
like I said, once again, rest in peace.
somebody
Pop.
told them that
But
shit
hold on.
was cool.
Yo, to piggyback on what you saying. Once again, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. When the shit happened, right? And niggas was talking. Niggas was like, yo. Niggas was like, yo. Niggas gotta make motherfucking LA niggas check in. When niggas come to NY, niggas gotta make motherfucking niggas check in, right? And then the LA niggas said, how the fuck I'm checking in with niggas who's jacking shit that we created? I don't ever have to
No, you
check
gotta
in.
say that one more time. Say it one more time.
I don't. He said, why should I ever have to check in with niggas with shit that we created?
Meaning, y'all niggas is jacking sets that came from Cali.
Meaning that,
and they don't respect it.
And they like, we
They
would
don't
never
respect
check in.
it. Yeah. Which is not, they not gonna check in with you because they feel like you riding their wave. Why should they check in with
And
you?
I'm like, yo,
it don't matter
that
what
shit is
coast.
fucked up. Fuck out of here. Because it's like how we said, there's no
crazy.
answers.
This
Our
2020
guys,
started
our guys
off
get
crazy.
slain over there.
We lost
There's never
Kobe.
no answers.
We lost Kobe at the top of the year. We lost Pop Smoke. We got the coronavirus running around all crazy, hitting the city. This year is a little bit crazy. We only like, what, 4 months in? 3 months in?
I mean, listen, man.
But that
Listen,
whole
man.
shit is crazy. I hope
That
all
shit
of
was-
those, I hope
that-
all those
that- that
kids.
shit- that shit
I
with
hope
the-
all those kids get brought to justice or whatever they call that, whatever that would mean to you.
Listen,
you know?
man. Like I said, man.
Their parents.
That shit
I
was
feel
weak.
for the parents. I do feel for the parents in a way because I look at it like this, just like how I'm looking at it from my perspective. Damn. They done did some shit that there's consequences to pay because you can always choose your actions, but you cannot choose the consequences.
Say that again.
You can choose your actions, but you can't choose the consequences. So there are people that are going to have to pay consequences that their parents can't answer for.
And it's
Because
not always
that's
the parents'
somebody's
fault.
child that they did that to.
Hell yeah.
And this is some real shit because it's viral. It's just, everybody's talking, it's real. And there are people that know people that know people that know people like, yeah, that's my, you don't know who
Niggas
know
ain't-
who.
nobody's
Niggas don't
feeling
care about
that.
what she
Nobody's
did.
feeling it.
Y'all just,
Period.
and it's on camera. It's on
Period.
It's going to be on the internet
She didn't
forever.
deserve that.
Because once
Period.
it's put on the
I don't know what the
internet,
fuck-
it's there
what the fuck
forever.
could
So
never.
now she got to live with that. Hopefully she's okay. You feel me? She got to live with that shit forever still though, because it's on the internet. You feel me? The parents can't pay those consequences, and
Right.
it's fucked up. You know, you got to think about that. I learned that being in the streets and playing in the streets. That even though it's me that, you know, like when you get locked up, it's me that's locked up, but there's other people feeling that too.
I mean, yeah, you have to understand that. When you,
You
do
know?
a bid, your family do a bid if they riding with you.
They feel that pain
If you
too.
got people that care about you and you do a bid and they doing the bid with you, man.
You know?
Real rap. You got to always understand that and know that.
You can't pick your kids' friends.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing
And
I
as
learned.
parents too. Parents, don't feel bad if shit go down with your kid and you taught your kid the right way.
Yeah, you can't. You can
Yeah,
feel bad.
society.
It's a natural instinct you're gonna feel
Society
bad.
will try to make you feel bad.
Yeah, it's
like
a natural
overall, like you
instinct,
know,
too.
like
Yeah.
you ain't do the right thing with your kid. Like you ain't have talks with your kid. Like you ain't let your kid know. Like you ain't give your kid no bread. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like you ain't have to go do that. Like that's why I asked you before. Both of us, we didn't have to do things that we did, but when it came to certain things, it's like, oh, you're not going. All right, you can't. You don't. All right, I feel you. You don't want to give me the polo shit. That shit is 150, 200. All right, I got you. Fuck it.
I gotta go get it.
All right, fuck it. I'm good.
Had to go get
That's
it.
it.
But you know,
No more.
it's a
And
learning
once you
process.
turn on, you never turn off.
Some
As
lessons
a youngin', that's what you have to understand.
just gotta be
Parents,
lived.
Once the child turn on, it's hard to turn off. So you gotta do your thing.
But you just try to still instill the values.
And
in
it's
their
not your
life.
fault. Once you instill the values,
Still
and
the
your
values.
kid want to do whatever they
Then
want to
after
do.
that, you gotta let life take nature take its course.
That's on them.
There's nothing you can do. You know,
That's on them.
hopefully they don't get caught up in the wave, because right now it's a lot
Listen,
of
man,
a lot of people.
listen.
falling
Black young
victim to
boys, we
that.
need y'all to be more leaders instead of followers. Black women, black young girls, be more leaders
If you see your
than
people
followers.
doing something ain't right,
It's okay to be different.
Yeah.
It's okay to say I'm not with that.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
with it.
okay to say that shit don't make no fucking sense.
Yeah, it's okay to say that.
What the fuck?
It's okay.
You can't be smart
If people
in
don't
class
respect that,
and understand logic and then go outside and do dumb shit just to fit in. Because you scared to be like, I'm not doing that. Oh, or everybody threw punches. Let me run in and throw a punch. Because I don't want niggas to say tomorrow, oh, yo, son, I seen you, son. You was on our sideline, son. You ain't do shit. Everybody else was fucking doing this and that, and you ain't do shit, nigga. You pussy. See? See?
so many people
See how
locked up
easily
for
you
that.
just get caught up in the dumb shit?
It's easy to get in trouble, hard to get out too.
In the dumb shit?
Easy to get in trouble.
You know in your heart that shit is wrong. But you still gonna do it to be down. Listen, ask your parents, how many of them are still cool or in touch with their high school friends? Like closely. Ask them.
Not a lot.
Ask them. All this shit. Ask them how close
I think
are
my mom
they.
got like 2.
Ask them how
maybe
close are
1.
they to the guys that they
1.
grew up with on the block that they might have grew up with.
You outgrow situations, man. You outgrow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Your thinking should change.
Public school,
You know?
junior high. All y'all niggas in junior high. Niggas go to different schools and all that. Niggas move on. Ask your parents. Ask your uncle. Ask your auntie. Ask your G-ma. Ask your grandfather. Ask your best friend. Shit is real.
Shit is real. You definitely have to make sure you be aware of all of
Yeah, man. I hope our family get justice
the company.
all the way.
The company you keep means a lot in your life. You know, the
how they
company
want
you
it.
keep and the people you surround yourself around, situations will get you in a lot of things that, you know, that you're not even ready for, that you have nothing to do with, whatever. But you also have to use your, like you said, you got to use your better judgment. It's okay to say, I'm not with it.
It's okay to say that. Remember that. It's
And
okay.
no
I'm
problem.
not with it.
It doesn't mean that you're a snitch or you call it 911 or somebody.
I'm just
It's
not with
just
what y'all doing.
Oh, I'm not with that shit. That shit's some bullshit. You know that ain't right. Like you can't, you know, don't.
How y'all gonna jump on a female?
You know, like you
that's
gotta be.
defenseless,
We need more of
18
that.
deep.
We need more
Take
of
off her
that.
sneakers, her debit card.
Because everybody
all
just
that.
act like they.
What
this,
the fuck is that
right
about?
now is the time. You know, we don't even have.
Come on, man.
This is a whole nother episode. Because right now, everybody act like they so numb. Like right
Come on,
now,
man.
this generation is they
Nah,
popping pills.
you gotta work hard. Listen,
They taking
with
all
that,
these numbers.
now think about this.
Trying to
Hold on.
numb themselves.
Hold on, Plaga. Let me.
They don't want to
yo,
feel nothing.
Imagine
they don't
if
want
you
to feel no
now,
fucking pain.
Yo, now imagine if you the mother of the boy that took off the black kicks. I mean that took off the sneakers,
I would
right?
feel just like
now,
what she said.
and you know you work every day, and you give this nigga money, and he fresh to death, and you looking at this nigga like, why are you? What are you doing? Like,
I know somebody
So now
influenced
niggas
you
is
to
blaming
do
the parent,
that.
like-
I would feel like exactly what we said.
That shit is
I know
stupid,
somebody
dumbass,
influenced you to do
stupid
that.
shit.
But on that note, people, look, be cautious. Watch your kids. Make sure you check the company they keep. Make sure y'all wash your hands. Sanitize everything with Lysol. We thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Words with
POODAY and
Plaga.
sometimes
You
and you
and you
and you.
and you.
Bow, bow.
co-signs. Drug me. Honorable nigga. Blood homie like you got the city booming. The cars homie like you got the city moving. Smooth hum did it long, inshallah they feel the music. Probably go out shooting like Huey Newton. Oh, y'all the ones pointing the fingers, playing the victim. First take Molly and Kellerman with the Smith. I'm just waiting for a plea deal, cause Lex in the system. Y'all waiting on that sandwich from Popeye's chicken, nigga. See where that you move, blow, get a day job. So I played the hoodie like Mellow Wayne Trayvon. Y'all still letting Zimmerman walk free. Shit, I'm riding to the tanks on E. Shot, shot, shot. On me, my homie passed the cow like Fred Van Lee. Bitch. If you let paper tell it, then it's all facts. All facts. Hated by these niggas like a Trump hat. Pistol P kill all raps. All it takes is a year and I'ma run rap. Walk with a hunchback, the chains all heavy. Good with 16s, but no, it ain't surviving R. Kelly. Caught him and his wifey butt ass in the jacuzzi. Word to mother. Shit, I blew at him like Tookie. How the fuck you put in work and nobody knows? How the fuck you 40 plus and still chasing hoes? Nigga owe me money claiming that he running low. Oh no. I ran down on more niggas than a runny nose. All white Air Ones with the gummy soles. I just put the fucking house up at the money low. Oh, you talking like you banging, that's for really though. Or you hit the trap and let the semi blow. Or you keep it 100, or you a friend or foe. I don't believe y'all working my selling milli. Y'all know what I'm reppin'. Give a fuck about your money and your crew. We all getting money, don't be fooled. I just hope one of us don't make the news. I just hope. Pray for y'all, I really do. Cause y'all know who is who. Cause y'all know who is who. Flap sledger. Y'all know what I'm reppin'. Give a fuck about your money and your crew, nigga. Fuck about your money and your crew, nigga. We all getting money, don't be fooled. I just hope one of us don't make the news. I just hope. I pray for y'all, shit, I really do. We all getting money. Cause y'all know who is who. Cause y'all know who is who.